Yo, what's up? What's up? And welcome back to Adventures in the Bay. I'm your host, Ed Penano. We're going to be doing a lot of running, a lot of eating, and finding adventure all over the Bay Area. But before we begin, I wanted to answer the question of where exactly is the Bay Area? I was born in Oakland, so my first knowledge of the Bay Area is everything in the East Bay. So that's in Oakland, and I later moved out to the East Bay, Concord, Pittsburgh, Walnut Creek, Antioch, and Brentwood. That's my knowledge of the East Bay. I know Berkeley is there as well. And then later on in college, I ended up moving over to San Francisco. So I knew San Francisco, of course, that's the San Francisco Bay Area. But surrounding the areas, if I go south, you're going to be going down to Burlingame, or of course, South San Francisco, Burlingame. Then you got Silicon Valley, Mountain View, Palo Alto, Sunnyvale, which are I currently am. And then you got the North Bay, Napa. If you go further north, you'll hit up Napa. And then I wanted to find out what the definition of the Bay Area is according to Wikipedia. So let's go find that out right now. Where is the Bay Area? Let's do a Google search for that to see what the formal definition of it is. So I'm going to click into here and find out. So the Bay Area, let's check this out. The Bay Area is a metropolitan region surrounding San Francisco Bay in Northern California, and it's anchored by the cities of San Francisco, Oakland, and San Jose. Oh yeah, that's right. San Jose is the big one for the South Bay. Officially defined as the 9 counties that border the Bay estuaries. That's Alameda, Contra Costa, Marin, Napa, San Francisco, San Mateo. Oh yeah, that's another one. Santa Clara, Solana, and okay, so that is the definition of the Bay Area according to online. But I've also heard of other places that are considered the Bay Area, and I wanted to get your thoughts on if you think it's part of the Bay Area or not. And one, I heard that Sacramento, that's part of the Bay Area. So I wanted to ask you to see if you felt the same way. For me, I don't think Sacramento is part of the Bay Area. They're too far north up there. But yeah, that's the only one that I've heard. If there are any other places that I forgot, please let me know. But there you go. So with that, let's go ahead and start with our running. So whenever I think about the long run, one thing I try to avoid are city streets. I don't want to have to dodge cars. I don't want to have to stop and go at red lights. I can't seem to lock into my run like I need to, and that's important. So I need a long stretch of road to get me into my running rhythm. And dedicated paths and trails are ideal for that. That's why today I'm taking you along with me to one of my favorites, and that's Stevens Creek Trail. I'm going to be taking you on the Mountain View segment. It's a 5-mile path that connects to the larger Bay Trail, which I'll talk about another time, and it's used by runners, bikers, and walkers alike. Technically, the segment starts at Shoreline Park, but I always begin my run on the Sunnyvale side. I do an out to Mountain View and then back. It starts off with a little bit of elevation. I go across a bridge, and then it goes through and then alongside Stevens Creek. You'll see cars along the freeway, which is Highway 85, but you'll be safe. You'll see why there's like a fence. And then you'll pass by Google headquarters and see Moffett Field in the distance. Shoreline Amphitheater you can also see. But it's an awesome run. I recommend it if you're out here in the South Bay, Silicon Valley area. So let's check it out. All right, it's food time, and we're making our way to Oh Baby Sushi, Sunnyvale, for dinner. They've been around since 2014 with locations in Daly City and Redwood City. So let's eat. Oh, go.
My cup.
All right, for our music this week, there's one song that gets me hella hype. It's an oldie, but it's a banger, and it's Tell Me When to Go by E40. We move a little bit different here in the Bay Area where we go hyphy and go dumb. So please enjoy. Check it out. All right, and that's it for this episode of Adventures in the Bay. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, see you later.